What's up, guys, and welcome back to another episode of Top 5. It's been over 80 years since Superman first debuted in the pages of Action Comics #1 and jump-started the superhero genre. Since then, DC has introduced thousands of both heroes and villains across countless comics, TV series, movies, and video games. But through it all, a select few have emerged as the best of the best. I hear that Batman fellow is still pretty popular. With the DC universe constantly growing and expanding, it's really important that we remember the heroes who have tirelessly defended it for all these years. That's why we're counting down the top 5 greatest DC heroes who live and fight in the DC universe. Join us as we list these heroes based on their heartfelt Herculean heroics and magnificently mastered moral compass. Let's dive on in, shall we? Number 5, Harley Quinn. Okay, so it's a little sneaky to put Harley on the list of heroes rather than villains. But isn't that just her style? Originally, she was written in as the Joker's long-suffering girlfriend in Batman, the animated series. Harley Quinn has since become one of DC's most popular characters. Perhaps the most popular behind Batman, Superman, and Wonder Woman. With a devil-may-care attitude and a quirky sense of humor, she's DC's answer to Deadpool. And yes, she does sometimes act as a hero, albeit a morally ambiguous one. Number 4, Green Lantern. Which Green Lantern, you might well ask? Several characters have used the pseudonym since Alan Scott, the first Green Lantern, arrived in 1940. Not to mention all the supporting members of the intergalactic police force known as the Green Lantern Corps. For the purpose of this list, we're declaring it a tie between Hal Jordan, perhaps the best-known Lantern, and John Stewart. Hal is a fighter pilot turned superhero, imbued with superpowers thanks to the quasi-magical Green Lantern ring. He has the dubious honor of appearing in the terrible Green Lantern movie starring Ryan Reynolds, while John Stewart, arguably DC's first black superhero, is a military veteran, initially introduced as a backup Green Lantern before taking center stage in his own comics. Number 3, Batman. Suave detective, gothic hero, lovable dad, gritty action star. This guy has done it all. Batman gets revamped every few years, meaning that much like Captain America, he means different things to different people. For some, he's a hyper-masculine anti-hero. For others, he's the charming father figure of the animated series or the awkward romantic lead of Tim Burton's Batman. This flexibility is the key to his longevity, coupled with his unforgettable Bat-inspired style. Number 2, Wonder Woman. A literal goddess, a feminist icon, to the extent when her solo movie came out in 2017, people debated whether it somehow failed because she couldn't represent every feminist viewpoint on Earth. She obviously can't. That's kind of the point. Created in 1941 as a unique combination of utopian hero and fetish character, her long career covers everything from Greek mythology to political allegory to conventional superhero team adventures. She's also canonically queer, something it took DC Comics several decades to admit out loud. Number 1, Superman. It's a bird. It's a plane. It's Superman. Look, do you seriously think we'd create a list of DC superheroes and not put Superman in position numero uno? Now, there are definite arguments to be made for the other 2 members of the DC's Big Three, but Superman remains a quintessential hero, inspiring countless later iterations to the genre. While Batman is the king of reinvention, Superman has remained surprisingly close to his original programming from 1938. A wholesome hero with an unwavering moral code and a goofy sense of humor. He's a symbol of hope and heroism worldwide, with no sign of losing popularity as the years wane on. Well, that's all we have for this edition of Top 5. What are your thoughts on our choices? Who would you consider the top 5? Comment below with your thoughts and answers. And as always, thanks for coming by. We'll see you on the next video.